What's going on, team? It's Tuesday the 2nd of September and we begin a new month, and I'm really excited given that I have a lot of new things that you guys can benefit from as well. Obviously today we're going to do a market breakdown, but before we actually do a market breakdown, we essentially going to be going through a few things. Obviously I recently just launched the copy trading, and having launched the copy trading, some of you guys can benefit. Obviously I have my automated trading system, which is the bot. However, for the bot there is a minimum capital. Right now I would recommend only those that have at least 1k. They can reach out to me and they can get access to the 3 months free trial for the bot. Obviously I had stopped giving the free trial, but I'm just gonna do for those who have 1k or more, given that that's better. And with that being said, I launched the copy trading. So with copy trading, it's something that's more universal as well, given that obviously some of you guys, you want to be able to earn by yourself and trade by yourself. However, you still want to be able to make an extra income whilst you are working on that. So with that being said, with the copy trading, I literally made something that you guys can benefit from. This is my copy trading right here. Right now you can see, like, we have over a month now. The win rate right now is 69%. You can literally, maximum daily return could be up to 16%.41, and which is quite good. So you guys can benefit from the copy trading. The only requirement, you should be able to have a minimum of at least 300. Join the Telegram channel, and yeah. And when it comes to the bots, you can get a free 1-year license, which I'm going to be giving to the ebook owners. You can also find the link to the website, which is going to be on the description below. And with that being said, let us dive straight into the charts. Obviously right now we're starting by looking at EU. We can potentially, EU is coming from all the way down here. This is our peak formation low. So from our peak formation low, we had 1 day rise, 2 days rise, essentially 3 days of rise, but they decided to give us an extra hit to the high, an extended stop hunt. So with that being said, from that extended stop hunt, they started dropping. So we had one level of drop. This is essentially our second level of drop. So what we want to do right now is just, we want to box this stuff in 17, okay. So we got level 1, we got level 2, another rise, level 3. So as we all know, after 3 levels of rise or 3 levels of drop, we start to expect the reversal. So let me just make Sunday a bit thick. Okay, Tuesday. Okay, yeah, this should be it. This is Monday. Okay, so we got now, if you look at it closely, you can actually identify. It's actually funny how, like, these guys that really have the same patterns, which is the pattern like I always draw out to you guys. If you look closely, check this out, you can see that this is the accumulation, week beginning accumulation over here. They're accumulating and essentially trapping traders around this area over here. And from the accumulation, you can see that they made our first push, second push, and then our third push, giving us that small W formation. And from then they started reversing. This pattern here is exactly the pattern that we usually draw, which is consolidation, fake move, W formation, and then 3 levels of rise. Then we have our reversal. We can see that this pattern over here is this pattern. We got the consolidation, which is over here, the fake move to the down, and then we have day 1 of rise, we have day 2 of rise, and then essentially day 3 of rise, which is this one over here, and then price reversed. So with that being said, we are now aware of this. There are 2 probabilities that we should be looking for around this price point over here, which could be essentially, since prices moved already, which could be potentially a pullback and continuation to the downside, or what they could do as well is consolidation, and then perhaps tomorrow we might get a stop hand to the high so that we can go downside, which is also a proper type of setup to adhere to. So let us go to M15. Got 1 2 3 to the high, extended level. We have level 1 drop. So essentially what I would want to see is some sort of consolidation perhaps, or some sort of pullback before I can take short on EU. Before I can take a short on EU, so that we can continue this pattern. We have 1 2 3. So we want to see, we have 1 right now, we want to see that 2, which is this one already. So we have 1, this is the 2, so we want to see some consolidation, and essentially 3. Now that we have actually decided which direction we'll be looking for our trades on EU, the rest of the job is now waiting for the perfect time, because you can see how like price has already opened, has already moved. So which means there might even be a chance that we might not even get the chance on to trade this pair today, because there's move already 63 pips and the London is just open. They might decide to pull back. Right now it's unsure. So since we are unsure right now, we are not really going to be executing on this specific pair. Then we're going to be taking a look at US30, which is one of the pair that I absolutely love. We have level 1, we have level 2 and level 3, and from level 3 we can see how like, remove this, you can see how like price hit that zone. After price hitting that zone, reversed, consolidated. So if you really look at it from a closer perspective, you can see that this right here, they've been consolidating around this level. So noticing and realizing that they've been consolidating around this level, what we want to do is now start boxing and just identifying where exactly in the cycle we are. You know what I'm saying? Did I remove something? Yeah, thought so. Copy. Right, we're exactly in the cycle. So obviously we can identify that we have consolidation over here, and from that point price dropped to here. So another good move that I would be looking to see would be perhaps if price, let me do this, let me put back the good move would be perhaps if price gave us another consolidation over here, so that we can continue the trend to the downside and stop hand obviously to the high. Consolidation, stop hand to the high, then we continue our trend to the downside. So let us see 1 2 3. Even if we go deeper into the M15, we can see that we also have intraday levels. We have one level of rise, we have 2 levels of rise, and we have 3. Let me actually make the chart black so that you can see, given that usually I use the white chart so that you guys don't get confused, but when I'm analyzing on my own I use the black. Obviously you can see like we have 1, we have 2, and essentially we have 3. So from then price started dropping, and this is our consolidation area, all of this over here. And yeah, all of this is our consolidation. So we would want to see some sort of consolidation right here, and then stop hand to the high and drop. So we're going to be looking at this pairs toward the New York Open. If we don't get a solid entry towards the New York Open, we are going to be looking at these pairs towards tomorrow. We are going to be finding entries on this pair. GU, I'm not interested in this over here. Price has already moved, so yeah. So all right, with that being said, guys, this is it. These are my analysis and my point of views on these specific pairs. If you haven't joined the copy trading, join the copy trading so that you can stay ahead. As long as you have a minimum of 300 and above, the more the better. You can reach out to me straight on my Telegram. Join the channel, the link is down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Okay.